How do you bake a lemon cake? I've got the answer for you. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me. This is a cake that is very dear to my heart because it reminds me of the first apartment that my husband I had together after we got married. We lived in this little apartment. It was a little bit too small for the both of us, but we made it work. And at least it had a big enough kitchen for me to fit this giant stand mixer in there. This was our first place, so we were barely making any money. In a small saucepan over low heat, combine the powdered sugar and the lemon juice. And you are going to love every single bite of this. This is such a great recipe for springtime. It's a great recipe when you need to bring something to a friend or neighbor. It's just a great all-around cake. Whisk it constantly until the powdered sugar is dissolved and the glaze is smooth. Once the cake is out of the oven and it has cooled down a little bit, we're going to pour the glaze on top and let it run down the sides. Now, if you're wondering what I am going to do with all of this cake once it cools down, I'm probably just going to eat it with a big old glass of milk. I don't know if that's going to happen in this video, but hey, stay tuned and you'll see. I'll see you next time. Bye. Now this is completely optional, but I really like to take a few of those lemon peelings and add them on top of the glaze before it dries. It adds a little bit of texture, and it adds a little bit more lemon flavor. I mean, we were surviving on ramen noodles and whatever else we could find at the grocery store that was on sale. We didn't have a lot of fancy equipment or ingredients, but we sure did make a lot of tasty things in that teeny tiny kitchen, including this lemon cake. Heck, bust out your grandma's old hand mixer if that's what you got. Just have some fun in the kitchen today. Have a little dance party while you're making this. Put on some fun music and just have some fun today. Baking should be fun, so have some fun with it. This recipe uses everyday ingredients that I bet you already have in your pantry right now. And it makes for the most delicious, moist, and fluffy lemon cake with a zesty lemon flavor that will make your taste buds sing. And the best part about this recipe is that it doesn't require any special equipment. You can make this in a 9 by 13 inch baking pan and not have to worry about it. Now, if you want to get fancy, you certainly can use a bundt pan. This recipe will fill up a bundt pan just nicely. And if you don't have a lemon cake tester, a wooden skewer will work perfectly fine. Now, let's get to it. The first thing that we're going to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then we're going to grease and flour a 9 by 13 inch baking pan or a bundt pan. And we're going to set that aside. Next, in a large bowl, cream together the butter and the sugar until it's light and fluffy. This is important. Make sure that this is nice and creamy. Once it looks like whipped butter, then we're going to add in the eggs one at a time. Make sure that each egg is fully incorporated before adding in the next one. Then stir in the lemon juice and the lemon zest. Make sure that this is nice and well combined. In a separate bowl, whisk together the flour, the baking powder, and the salt. And once everything is nice and evenly distributed, we're going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and we're going to mix it on low speed until just combined. Do not overbeat this. Once it looks like this, we're going to pour the batter into our prepared pan and spread it out evenly. Now we're going to bake this baby in the preheated oven for 30 to 35 minutes or until a wooden skewer inserted into the center comes out clean. While the cake is baking, we're going to make the glaze. Now we're going to let the cake cool completely on a wire rack before we slice it up and serve it. And since we are all staying home more often, I challenge you to bust out your fancy pants, stand mixer, KitchenAid mixers, the works. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and then click on this video on screen.